position on both sides is fine. When his head is up, when he's really above the bit, that's an appropriate time to have a wider hand on both sides. Because think about it. Okay, let's just make sure. Katie, I want to be very clear on the thought process of this. The reason for that is because when he's above the bit, what brings the horse's head down? It's the bit, fishhook it like this, right? Just like side reins. That's what tells them, you know, you've got to come down, and then it releases when they come down.
Okay.
So because he's so high, he's got to feel the fishhook on both sides essentially, and that happens from a direct rein.
Okay.
Because remember, your indirect rein does this and lifts.
Right.
Direct rein comes down. So
Okay.
both hands go to direct reins basically when he's above the bit.
Okay.
And then when he comes down, they come in, and you can have a direct and an indirect together.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So back to the trot again. And I want him to understand that. You know, if he's above the bit, you should widen a little bit, put a little even pressure on both sides of his mouth until he starts to think about coming down. And the minute you get a give, then you give, you put your hands together, and you give.
Okay.
But don't let him rush. Come on, Katie, just a little bit quick. Good, there's your tempo, right there. That's better. Through the serpentine again now. Good, now you've got to mix it up a little bit. There, you could have been a little wider, because he's high, wider, both sides. A little pressure on both sides of his mouth as he goes. And he starts coming down. Good. Your hands come closer. Good boy. And he gets a little softer, more elastic feel from you. So again, it becomes very clear to him when his head's up in the air. Like I said, the bit gets a little stronger evenly against both sides of his mouth. Come on, really put it out there. Hold steady, hold steady. That's right. If he opens his jaw, don't let him like get off and on pressure.
Okay.
Stay steady with him all the time. This is about him learning to accept the bit. Both sides, evenly, both sides. Come on, pressure on both sides evenly. Good boy. There you go. Now relax your arms a little when he comes down. Good. Now cross the next diagonal again. Make sure he doesn't rush. Good boy. There you go. Now you can really relax your hands. See if he wants to stretch downwards. Any downwards feel gets a kind elastic arm.
Okay.
But up in the air, not so much. Huh? It's not allowed to be above the bit.
Okay.
That's better. Good. Now big circle at B, 20-meter circle. Again, wider hands until he steadies. That's it. And Katie, don't worry about it. I know he's young, and I don't know if you're worried about, oh, his tender mouth or whatever. No. You're not.
It's more worried about me doing too much.
Yeah, well, but, you know, I really, yeah, I don't want you to worry about